It's time for these isolated know-it-alls in the Silicon Valley at Google and Facebook to, like, get this stuff together on things like this.
They have to have some sort of
I mean, First Amendment, we all live within the First Amendment.
The new world.
We don't want to tamper with the First Amendment, but there's something askew here that has to be looked at.
You know, it's gone in cycles, this misinformation. It used to be telephone calls the night before. I remember Jeb Bush lost a Lawton Childs because Lawton Childs called hundreds of thousands of people saying Jeb Bush was going to take away their Social Security. Of course, you can't do that as governor. He just made it up. And then it was emails. People would send around the most horrific emails. And now we're to this stage, and you're right. It's hard to stop these phone calls the night before an election. It's hard to stop the emails. It's not hard to stop this fake news.
No.
If you're Google or if you're Facebook.
Hard if you're Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like so this pizzeria story, I won't dignify it by explaining what the conspiracy is, but people saw in the leaked Podesta emails, they hallucinated words meaning something other than what they appeared to mean about some very nefarious things. In other words, they took a pretty innocuous email and thought the words inside that email are code for what's actually happening inside this pizzeria.
Oh my
And that
God.
grew up into conspiracy theory. And it has real-world implications. Again, when a guy walks in because he thinks he's saving children in a pizzeria with an AR-15 and fires off a round where families are eating, that's real-world stuff. That's not just stuff floating around the internet.
And one of the most shocking things to me is you actually have people with college degrees who read these fake news stories and these conspiracy theories and then call all of us up. Is this true?
And young people don't.
Is that true?
Differentiate.
No. Is that true? You know, after about the 20th, I'm like, no, stop.
You think the Flynns are doing it knowingly?
I know what you're talking about. Oh, stop.
Do I think the Flynns are doing what knowingly?
When they retweet this stuff, do they know it's not true and they're just trying to stir up trouble?
I think either way is really disturbing.
No, either answer is disturbing.
Yeah, if they